Who am I? What was I born to be?
And is that okay?
HyperFusion is an award-winning theatre and education and site-specific company, and our specialist area is interactive theatre. HyperFusion has worked with over 25,000 young people over the years in schools, colleges, pupil referral units and organisations. Our unique theatre experiences explore a multitude of issues, from bullying to racism, from sexual health to domestic abuse, amongst others. Our new project, which we are producing in collaboration with Shaun Dellenty and Inclusion for All, is a fantastic new theatre experience called Boy.
Inclusion for All trains teachers and teacher training providers up and down the country to help them prevent homophobic, biphobic and transphobic bullying. We've worked with around 7,800 teachers since 2009.
80% of secondary school teachers have not received any specific training on how to tackle homophobic bullying.
Boy is about identity and bullying, and is a realistic and powerful look at what some of our young people go through every day.
Boy is a really important project, I think. Lots of teachers and schools across the country, through no fault of their own, lack the training and the confidence to help them prevent identity-related bullying.
I can't tell anybody because basically nobody knows that I'm gay. I got punched in the corridor today, for example. I can't tell the teacher because that will involve coming out.
I chose to work with HyperFusion because I was really struck at their core ethos.
HyperFusion, importantly, we don't just go in with a play. We go in with a play that has an interactive element, and this is really, really important to us because that interactive element gets our audience to be able to rehearse for life, be able to look at what they can do differently. Number one, the impact of the decisions that they're making, but also to rehearse what can they do differently, how can they talk to people. So from that young person who's thinking, how can I talk to my friend about how I feel, to that other young person who might be saying things that they don't realise is hurting people. But what was really interesting to us after 5 years of touring was that if we talked about was anything homophobic, there was a general kind of attitude of, yeah, and? That is what spurred us on. So we've made our own play, which is all about homophobic bullying, all about homophobia, because there are young people out there who are not able to be who they are.
What do you mean? Of course it works. You know, I've met them, they're nice guys, they're sound.
Alright, they're freaks, mate.
99% of young people have heard the word gay used as a negative word. It's not a negative word. It's being used to describe something that is rubbish, is worthless. But we're talking about a word that describes who somebody is.
Oh, come on. What does it matter if he doesn't have a girlfriend?
What came from you? When was the last time anyone fancied you?
Don't worry, it's only messing.
Yeah.
We come in and we talk about that stuff. And it's about discussion, it's about exploring. But with a play, we can illustrate. With the interactive element of it, we can really, really get underneath the issues and really make change.
Stereotypes dehumanise people and allow prejudice and discrimination. HyperFusion face the human beings to challenge the stereotypes. It's much easier to hate a faceless stereotype than a human being.
More than half of young lesbian, gay, bisexual young people experience direct bullying in Britain's schools. I think that something like Boy is really needed in 2015. Think back to 1987, I was at school, I was gay, I was homophobically bullied, and I walked out of state education with the full intention of taking my own life. In 2015, despite the fact that we have laws in place to protect children from this kind of abuse, I still hear from children up and down the country who are self-harming or who are thinking about committing suicide.
Well, that's just weird. How does that work?
What do you mean? Of course it works. You know, I've met them, they're nice guys, they're sound.
Alright, they're freaks.
What we're talking about is being able to offer this play to schools at an accessible price that they can actually afford, which is really important. As far as we're concerned, we want to be in every school in the country so that we can make that difference.
But what I know is that if we can get this project into schools up and down the country, we have the potential to save lives, to make teachers feel more confident, schools feel more confident, that they can fulfil their statutory and Ofsted expectations in ensuring that schools are safe places for all of our young people. And that is an investment.
Oh, calm down.
Calm down! You're supposed to look out for each other, especially you.
I thought you were right behind us.
Yeah, that's your problem. You don't think, you batty boy. Be a man. Men don't run. It's gay.
Oh yeah, that's right, Paul.